Yo, it's the second season and now I'm doing the intros.
Yo, what's up? And welcome to the Carpet Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Nick.
I'm Matt.
And that was the intro before the intro. Welcome to Season 2, bitch. We in Miami, like it's Jersey Shore. Not really. We actually moved studios. We originally do it in my studios, in quotation. We actually do it in my kitchen, down nice in Philadelphia. But now we relocated to my parents' basement because there's less echo and hum, and it's a nice sound environment.
Yeah, there's less like bounce around the walls. It's that drop ceiling. It's that vintage 80s to 90s drop ceiling.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of a house it is, but sounds good.
It's better than the Philly kitchen because the row home, it just bounces back and forth across between
and my
one wall and
my
the other.
fucking roommates will come down and be like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing? What the
Like,
fuck you think we're doing?
Yeah,
Dude, we have microphones and stuff. We need to get an on-air.
I've thought about it.
Just put that. Nobody would care.
I just sent them a text saying, "Yo, I'm doing this normally, but
Yeah, just left
not
on
today."
red.
Yeah, they always leave me on red. Always. Kevin Klein, shout out to Kevin Klein, never responds to my text, but he'll be like when he comes, "Oh, I got your text," and then answer my fucking question.
Fuck, didn't you just answer it?
But I'm
via
like, dude,
text
I
board?
asked you to hang out 5 hours ago. It's like 2 a.m. But season 2.
Season 2, we're back.
Who would have thought we got this far? We kind of ended season 1 on a... Not trying to end on season 1. We kind of just... The holidays came around. Life happened.
Yeah.
Now we're
Plus,
back.
you got to get more stuff to talk about. You keep,
Yeah, doing it weekly, it was tough because...
We were raking in too much clout. And, it
was the complete opposite. People were like, "Yo, I checked out your podcast," and I was like,
Which
really?
one'd you listen to?
I was like,
there are more than one? Oh,
literally that one, and there's always almost in the first 5 minutes of it. And I was like, so you only heard the intro before the intro?
You heard the intro and Ginger clearing his throat.
Yeah, like, come on, dude. Like, you didn't even listen, you didn't even get into the conversation. They're like, well, I don't have time. And I was like, then don't fucking listen to it. You're not going to go into a 7-minute song, listen to 3 seconds of it, or 3 minutes of it, and be like, whatever. But yeah.
We have Robbie Ellinger sitting down with us today.
What's up, guys?
We're doing a cowboy style. We kind of texted him a little 2 hours ago.
Yeah, last minute thing.
Well, Robbie hit me up, and I was like, all day, I was like, I got to text Rob. I was busy all day at work, and so 3:30 hit. Robbie texted me as I was about to text him. So it kind of planned out. We'll go golfing tomorrow.
Eventually.
If it's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
70 tomorrow too. So
we'll do that tomorrow.
The driving range is a good time.
Yeah, we've done that a few times. It's a good time.
Generally speaking, it's like one of those places where I will, if someone throws it in like, if someone says, "Hey, you want to go hang out?" I'm very likely to be like, I'd rather stay home. Yeah, well, if you, it's like an activity. Like, do you want to go to the driving range?
Yeah, I hate golf. I would never just play a game of golf, but the driving range, it's like almost like stress relieving.
I haven't been to.
You just hit a fucking ball.
I haven't been to batting
What's
cages.
more barbaric than that?
Yeah,
dude,
that and the batting cages.
It's a good time.
I've been to the driving range considerably more because where the fuck is a batting range? Or batting cages
Near us, Conshohocken. It's all
really.
Yeah,
across the steel
it's a
mill.
mini golf thing. It used to be a skate park, and a driving range, and a batting cage.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, they still have batting cages.
Yeah.
Tees.
Tees, it's called Tees.
See, I'm about that.
Shout out to Tees and Conshohocken. Maybe they'll give us a sponsorship.
10% off around
10%
the
off.
balls.
Yeah, dude. Just say Carpet Talk. They're like, oh, fuck.
Just maybe look at you like, what did you just say to me?
Like, yeah, season 2, man.
I know we're prospecting for new guests.
Some new guests, some return customers, I like to call them.
I like to call them now because they'll be returning.
I just came up with that. But the thing is, with last season, it just kind of another reason why we kind of fell out is because it kind of started to get hard getting people to come on. And
bullshit, we didn't fall off. That would imply that we.
Okay, we stopped for a bit because we're like, well, what do
Yeah.
we do? And it was just more of a chore, and people were like, I don't want to fucking talk to you for an hour, or I don't want to be interviewed or anything. And if they don't want to do it, that's cool. If they say no or they just dub, off the list. Not a return customer. Lost my interest.
I have strong disagreements with everything you just said.
Okay, that's just my opinion on it.
You can't. This is the podcast. You can't. Whether someone wants to come on or not, yes, you get dubbed. If you dub, you get dubbed.
If I want to be Mopey Mouth, I'll be Mopey Mouth. This is
This
Uncle Nick being Mopey.
is what it is. You shaved the beard and you shaved all the fucks off your face too. You don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
nothing.
dude, I
about
didn't even
I've
notice
never
you
given
shaved
a
the
fuck.
beard. Holy crap.
Yeah.
No, we have people in the future we've been looking at, whatnot. I was really happy with the AJ one.
Yeah, I know that
very
was your
happy.
favorite one.
That was one of my favorites. I was very interested because I don't know AJ very, very well.
I was
Probably-
happy with the Timmy one because fucking Timmy never don't really get to see that side of Timmy. All I do because I'm with him for a long period of time, but not people really know him like that.
No, at face value, you may, depending on the day, get a bit of meme speak from Timmy. And
That's what I
think
was worried about. I was worried about meme speak night.
No,
and
but that was not the case. Gotta give people a chance.
I give people a chance till they dub me. Like
Till they
last
dub
night.
me.
Last night, I haven't told either of you this yet. I was at a Dom Stone. Shout out to Dom Stone. One of his shows at the Voltage Lounge. I feel like he gets mentioned on every episode.
He's very key part to what we do.
Yeah. So I go up to talk to this one dude. He's in a band playing that night. Really cool merch. And I've heard about his band before. And so I'm like, hey man, what's up? Can I get a shirt? I don't have any cash. Can I use my card? Sure thing. Let me hook it up. Hooks it up. I don't get a shirt yet. We're still talking. I have my card out, and he's like holding the swiper thing. And I was like, I was in a band before. Like a few months ago, we kind of stopped playing shows and fell off, and we broke up a bit. We were supposed to play a few shows together. I think someone dropped or something, and he was like, "Oh, what band were you in?" And I said, "The Almighty Peaceler." And he looked at me with the face of disgust, and I've never seen anyone dip out a conversation with me in my entire life. He immediately went back on his phone and then walked away from his own merch table.
Jeez.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's hard. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I kind of went there to see his band.
That's the ultimate sign that you've done something right.
That was last night.
If you don't,
Yeah, it was last night.
if you don't alienate and offend people, then what are you really doing? Like that, you should really take that as a compliment. I think you should be proud of that fact.
Like rolled his eyes and just left, and I was like, I don't want a shirt anymore, you fucking asshole. Like,
Wow,
fuck.
you're lucky he didn't say Cortana. Or you lucky he didn't say Cortana.
yeah,
if I said
Robin
Cortana,
Cortana,
he
would
would-
work. Be
God
like,
forbid, what
he
happened
would've-
if you said that?
He would have been like, I don't know that band. I'm sorry, dude.
Exactly.
But yeah, Robbie and I used to be in this band called Cortana back in the day. Back in the Dizzy, we made that band together.
A couple years ago.
A couple years ago, we made it. Yeah, it was a good time.
It's
in
fun times.
what the BO?
Oh, BBS. We were,
BBS?
that was before
we were in the
Cortana.
beginning. I was in the beginning stages of Beyond Black
Oh
Skies
my God.
when we were. I'm gonna say we because I fucking made that. No, I'm just kidding. When they were a cover band.
We were all like high school kids, and Malfi wanted to play. He was supposed to play keyboards or something.
And I was like,
For one of the
I'm not
covers we were
fucking
doing?
playing no synth ass
So,
Matt Ryan's dad's keyboard. I'm playing my guitar, so I played all the
Yeah.
keyboard parts on the guitar.
Oh my goodness.
So we had 3 guitar players.
Yeah, we
No
went-
noise gates. It sounded like toilet sounds, like line 6 amps.
Bullet for My Valentine.
But I fucked Shane's mom.
Yeah.
We played the song. I didn't actually fuck Shane's mom. We made the song that, Tears Don't Fall.
Mhm.
So I sung the chorus.
Fuck Shane's mom.
Have I told you the story?
No, but I
Yeah.
can guess. There's only a few ways.
So
that
I
that
sung
song
I
could go.
sung that part, and I said, I fuck Shane's mom.
She goes down on me.
I think I just said la 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 after that, and Shane looked at me like, what the fuck?
You fuck my mom, bro.
That was a good show when we met Casino Madrid.
Yeah.
That was our first. That was that was the first BBS show.
I think so.
and
It was
that
the
was,
first
like,
show I've ever
Everyone
played live.
first show everyone ever really played.
Mm.
I played before that in the band a band with fucking Joey. Joey was in at that time.
Joe
BBS,
Demeter, yeah.
but wasn't in any promo pics.
No.
We were the weirdest band. Have promo pics
It
without the
was
drummer. Everyone's wearing Alexandria shirts.
Yeah. Either
So like
Aston
it's like
Alexander-
Cortana except substitute drummer for bassist. And
No,
like,
but the thing is, we had a drummer. Wasn't in the pictures.
just wasn't there for picture day.
For Cortana.
Oh yeah, I remember it was in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
right
went to a
across the street
graveyard to take your,
You
your
see,
band.
right
you see-
across
it
the
was
street
across
from
street from
Matt's
where we
house.
practiced at.
Yeah.
Right across the street from Matt Ryan's house.
go over here
And
and take
then-
some booty pics with these graves.
That's what we did.
I mean,
I
Beyond
mean,
the Black Skies is like...
You're in high school.
graveyard.
Because you know what? I watched...
And we were known as those graveyard kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like,
Yeah.
there's pictures online of they hang out at the graveyard. Who do they think they are?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Well, like I watched. What's funny is I think there's like stereotypical, like
Promo?
yeah,
Ugh.
not necessarily for every genre, but like I think there are
Yeah.
some that's
Oh,
like
absolutely.
there's the hard pick where everybody's standing and it's usually either in black and white or faded out somehow. Everybody's standing with their arms to their sides and they're all looking like they just got told the ice cream machine's broken at McDonald's. They're all just standing there like really.
or like they're gonna hurt
You
you.
got the scowl. Yeah, like they're all about to get ready and clench fist and like throw a limp arm.
It's like,
at you.
all right, dude.
Well, we covered like all of those stereotypes.
Yeah.
Well, I watched like my stepbrother's band. They were like pop punk when like Blink-182 was.
Your younger brother?
No, my older
Oh,
brother.
your
My stepbrother. Yeah. They had like a pop punkish band, so they went down to like the school to take like fun, goofy photos. Like, look, we're all gonna jump over this. We're pop punk, but we're fun. Like they had to do.
We're pop punk, but we have breakdowns.
We're all on the seesaw right now. Look at us, crazy guys. Like, so I feel like you have to touch certain bases with that.
Promo pictures are not fun to take, but they're fun to look at.
They're not like candid though. It's
I
not
try
like,
to be in the middle of every promo pic ever.
I've never seen you in one. Even on the
'Cause-
purple passion shirt, you're like off to the like side.
I'm laying on everybody though. But in the last band, I was in the middle for one picture, and I was like, it was a really good fucking picture. And the kid's mom was like, "You can't post that. You're not the singer. You're in the middle." And I was just like,
Really?
"It's a good picture."
I really like this picture.
It was. I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the picture.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I've never been in the center
Oh,
before.
shit.
I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up.
It was a good fucking picture, but yeah, she was like, "You're not the singer. You can't be in the middle." And I was like,
But
and I got yelled at for wearing a red shirt in that picture.
why? What's wrong with red?
Broke
I don't
that
know,
color
dude.
Code, man.
Broke the. Everyone was wearing black, but me. It was lame. Whatever. What have you been up to in these past few months?
Man,
Fill our one listener in.
Our one listener, not much, man. I have had the opportunity. I shouldn't say opportunity. My chick has been in the hospital in Philly, so I was Ubering down there, and I've gotten to take a lot of Ubers as of recently, which I haven't done a lot, which is interesting. You meet a lot of people from different walks of life in
Walks
an
of
Uber.
life. Yeah, definitely a good way to put it.
I got a very large Jamaican woman, which was very funny. She was pretty funny. Just driving, like, getting to travel around the city in a different way. Like, I do not like driving down the city. The only times I do it is for either, like, an extenuating circumstance or if I cannot find my fat ass a fucking ride. Because there's no point in going down there to try and park your shit. Even at the Voltage Lounge, I don't really want to pay.
Free parking in Spring Garden, baby.
Fuck that. You have to suck half a dick to find a decent spot down there. Like, I have never found good parking on
I've
Spring
always
Garden.
found good parking.
Yeah, you somehow just glide in and, like, there's just a magic spot waiting for you there. I have to go down there and I will spend at least 30 minutes circling a block looking for a spot, and all I see is the same homeless guy laughing at me because he knows what I'm doing. Like,
Gus?
Just another guy
yeah,
circling the
just
blocks.
another guy circling the block looking for a parking spot he ain't gonna find. So, like, I've seen a lot more validity in Uber lately, and especially since I found out it's
Do you
only,
Lyft at
like-
all?
So I asked the Jamaican lady about that. She said, one's just more expensive. That's what she said to
A
me.
lot of them do both. People
Yeah.
who do Uber,
'Cause
they
that's-
just do
that's
Lyft
their
at the
full-time
same time.
job, yeah.
Well, apparently the core difference is that you can review a driver via
Yeah.
Lyft, which is good or bad. Like, if I don't...
You can't do that with Uber?
No, you can't give an in-depth explanation as to why you say "fuck you" to said driver. If you're given a 1-star in Lyft, you can explain exactly why you're giving that 1-star.
Do you think it's like the episode of Black Mirror? Do you watch that show?
No.
Do you watch that show?
I've only seen 2 episodes so far. but I'm
Okay,
in
so
love
there's
with it.
one episode where you like rate people, and your life is solely on a rating from your phone. And so if I look at you, you're like, you make me piss me off or something. I'll give you 1 rating. Your credit score is like your life score goes down, so people can see your rating and they look at you like it's like your class basically.
Yo.
Good ratings is your class. So if everyone gives me a 5-star, I'm balling out. If I have a 3.5 star, I'm not getting a car, I'm not getting a house, I'm not getting a job. it's like lower class. You're like looked at. People can see you for what you are.
I'm half a star.
Dude, I'm not even kidding you.
I would rate you a 5-star. What?
Thank you.
Just
I really
Thank you. I'm
think
giving
they're-
you a strict 4.5 because you could be a dick.
Damn. But when
You can be such
it completely
a dick.
crushes the character's life. What were you saying?
That's crazy. I really think there's something like that going on in China right now. Like I think the government was trying to implement something similar to that, like a social kind of like
Social class.
like
Swipe right for
well,
communism.
No,
Jesus.
everything you do has to can affect your like social credit score. Kind of like it's kind of like credit score, but also social too.
I'll fuck that up if they implement it in America. Because do you know how many times there's been a line at the bathroom and I fucked that shit up? Dad, do you know how many people are in that line? Like 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. I will be poor by the end of the day. Like I do so much like nonchalant. Didn't mean to be a dick shit, but it turns out that way. I feel bad when
I do a lot of shit that's just I'm a dick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do. You'll throw shade like nobody's business.
I just got blocked by a whole family.
Yeah. Fair enough, and that's tough to do.
We'll touch that.
Like,
We'll get into that.
Get into that.
I don't think we would do well in China.
No. How long do you... Okay, so based on your life so far, what do you think you'd be sitting at rating-wise on the people you have slighted and the people that love you dearly? What's your real rating?
I'd be sitting at a flat 4. Out of 5, flat 4, I think. Because at work, I'm the only people I see during the day.
See, because I'm going to go with... So, like, a 3 would have to be... Out of 5 stars. A 3 would have to be
Maybe
an
I'm
average
just
person.
being... No, average person is like 4.
Really? That's...
3 is below, like just below average. 3 is like a 75.
Really?
I think. In the show, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm so, like, in life, you would have to believe
She
that
got like a 3 one. She like fucking pulled out a gun and tried killing herself.
Oh my god.
Don't be a 3.
Fuck that.
Shit.
Yeah.
At work, I'm a 5, but everywhere else, probably like a 3, 4.
Somebody's gonna be sitting at home and be like, that's bullshit, because I know that motherfucker's a 10. I seen Robbie. I seen him shred. You make all the fun faces when you're on stage. You have, like, a constant, like, mid-bust-a-nut face on stage.
I don't have a
Yeah,
control over
You
that.
have
bust a nut.
the close your eyes and blow me. Like, that's what you close your eyes, you throw your head back, and you're shredding away.
No, I noticed you do throw your head back a lot.
Yeah.
You're like mid-hump. You're
Yeah,
getting
Rob's
blowy. You're like,
almost nut in.
yeah, because, and then you do, like, the little feet switch thing.
That peanut face.
And you like smile when you do it. It's great. It's wonderful. That's one
Thanks,
of the
man.
weird things I look at when I'm watching a local show is like, what do those people, what are they going for? Like, all right, I'm gonna put on mad face. Yeah. Then I'm gonna head bob at the crowd. Yeah. All right, now swing the neck. Like, there has to be a thought process.
There's no thought process.
Not at all.
You have got to. There's no way. There is
dude.
no way that like
It's
Taking
like-
Back Sunday didn't choreograph those spinning guitars at some point.
At
Maybe-
the tricks to the point, yeah, but not everything else.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
those,
me throwing my head back or him making the faces. It's not like he's saying, "I'm gonna make this dumb face,
Yeah.
make this funny face right now." It
Plus,
just
like,
happens.
This is
like-
channeling the music. This is
Yeah, dude.
literally
When the
yeah.
rip hits,
Most
when
of the
the-
time it's going
you
with the
become
flow.
Jesus of Nazareth.
And then, like, I feel like half the time those people are, like, around, a lot of bands are around each other so much that they know each other and what they're going to do next. So, like, that kind of helps out with, like, certain stage performances. So, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like there are certain that span across all bands, like the "I Just Smelled a Fart" face, where it's like,
Stank face. The riff,
yeah,
like that.
where it's like that riff is so good that it makes you just frown so hard.
Yep.
Yes, it sounds like if they were talking to you, like, yes, this is so good. I love what I'm doing.
And it's cool to see that because, like, when you see certain bands do that where, like, all of them headbang at the same time, you kind of know, like,
I love that
the
shit.
band themselves, like, you know, like, which parts the bandmates like more in their songs. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you don't really see that much in, like, or a lot of people don't realize that much because they focus on what they like
Oh yeah.
in those people's music.
Yeah, I think that actually is a very good point. I suppose if you see, because you can definitely see there are certain inter song things that go on, even with you and Malfi here. Certain parts in certain songs, you kind of look at each other like, what the fuck? Where the Arabian breakdown,
Like, almost like inside jokes.
with
music.
Oh, in Seeing Kids.
yes, in Seeing
Yeah.
Kids Can't Swim.
That's such a
That
special
one.
part.
That's a special part where I feel like everybody's looking at each other right when Corey hits the beat.
Yeah, and that was everyone's favorite part. of
It should
the
be.
set, I feel like.
That is the best part of that set. I'm sorry. That is the best. Hell, and I did the intro, and I still think that is my favorite part of seeing a Cortana show was hitting that one little lick there.
And
just
that's weird because like when at least when I write certain songs, like especially like I never thought Emerald City would be like our personal favorite or a lot of other people's personal favorites. So I wonder how many other bands like will write a whole album and then like select a certain song to be a single, but like. I wonder how many times that's not particularly their favorite song.
Well, that actually apparently happens
fans or not.
A lot.
Yeah.
Because I guess it'll happen to be that like a band will make a filler song almost, and like because it's a filler song and it's like, all right, well, we're just gonna throw together chorus, this, that, and the other. All right, make it catchy, put that on there. A lot of the times that like. It's not uncommon to hear a band say, yeah, we never thought, like, especially the one-hit wonders. One-hit wonders just like, we didn't think that song, like, we didn't even like that song. We never wanted to put it on there. Like, it didn't, there was a lot of weird things that caught on like that. I forget, there was a big one that I forget who they never thought it was just like a random song that they thought would never catch on, but it's not as uncommon. It's, one of those weird things that, like, whatever.
What do you fucking call us, a one-hit wonder?
You had a hit?
Damn.
Like,
locally.
You are not even a SoundCloud rapper. Yeah. Like, boy. You couldn't fuck an underage girl if you tried. You don't even have the credibility.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah,
nope,
exactly. Your metalcore band ain't good enough.
Oh, God. It's coming out.
Wait a minute. Never mind, that happened. Sorry.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh,
your
yeah.
band.
No, well,
I guess your band had for the lead singer to fuck an underage girl.
Yeah,
enough.
Let's not.
I guess that's gonna all come out.
Nope, that's all being cut out.
It was a good joke, though. Keep it and play it back to yourself when you feel bad about something.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Moving on.
More importantly, you, speaking of music in general, stage, whatnot, you're recently out of a band. What's the deal there? We haven't even really gotten to talk at length in sitting down.
Because I was saving it for the pod.
Yeah, save it for the guy who had the good content.
Brother. I've been saying that a lot more lately.
Brother.
I listen to this one podcast called the ENC Podcast of Awesomeness. And the one guy talks like this when he tries to burn the other guy. You go, brother. That's only the reason when he burns him. Like, say the guy that voted for Trump, brother. Oh, my God. It's really funny. Shout out to ENC.
So?
But yeah, I was in this band called Tala.
You were very hopeful at the beginning of that.
Very hopeful, because there was a lot of promise and a lot of opportunity in this band. So the drummer, Mike Portnoy, who's a very big name in drummer world, music world, prog world, metal world, rock, whatever. And,
Dream Theater,
yeah.
Yeah.
So his son hit me up to be in a band. He was like, yo, I hear you play hardcore music, metal music, whatever. I see that you're good. Come over and jam one day. So I was like, all right, who the fuck is this? This is Timmy, like, pranking me. And it's really the kid messaging me. And so I respond. We hit it off really well. We jam. I brought Woobly with me because I didn't want to go alone.
It's an interesting choice.
I was like, dude, you're coming with me to this house.
You would, because you know, if somebody's going to try and rape you and put you in a rape dungeon, Woobly is not having that. Woobly is getting out.
Yeah.
There is no way you're going to find Woobly's ass at the bottom of the hole putting cocoa butter on the skin. Not happening.
Woobly was like, bet, let's go. Right now. I'm down to go. So he went, we jammed. It went really well. Max was like, yo, let's make this band. So first it was him and I just meshing out stuff. And then he was like, all right, I'm going to ask some other friends of mine. I was like, okay. Never really did that before because I was always the one that was
leading the charge.
Not leading the charge, but like
getting the members
and being really good friends with the members.
Yeah.
Going into this band, Tala, I didn't know anyone. Yeah, and Max was still a new friend too. So
you're in a completely new area of relationships at that point.
Yeah.
Just with
never before you like wrote with people that you didn't really know much about.
Exactly. That's we'll get into that. It was kind of hard writing with them, but not really. It was fairly easy, but it was kind of hard getting the message across. Like, oh, we're gonna go into this mosh part. Like, you know how I write. Like, we're gonna go into this weird solo part and this weird mosh part, and then we're gonna try to do a chorus there. But I think we should do a 2-step riff there. Say 2-step to them. They're like, what?
They're like, what? Not technical? What?
Exactly. The kid, the
like
other kid in the band.
Extreme the whole time.
The other kid in the band, crazy Shout out to Derek, nice kid. I still think of them all as a friend, but
Who?
they all blocked
Who's
me.
Derek?
Derek, the really cute long hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shred.
He has the Axe Effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axe Effects. Shout out to
Very nice.
Fractal. Shred, such a good songwriter and guitar player, singer, but he was like, "What's that? What's two-step?" And I showed him some stuff, and I was like, "It's very easy. You just mosh. You just do these cool mosh moves to it."
You had to explain to him
I explained to him all what a two-step is. Well, first of all,
Shut the fuck up!
Max was like, "All right, we're gonna make a hardcore band." So in my mind, I'm like, "Bet."
This is the formula
Yes.
Malfi knows.
Do it up. So I showed him all these different hardcore bands. He's like, I don't really like this. So and then he found Code Orange in the list. And he was like, I really like Code Orange. And they're kind of like a hardcore metal band, more metal now these days. Now that they're not kids anymore. So he really liked Code Orange. So that's the only band he really liked out of that. So everything sounded like Code Orange. He was like, we're gonna do this Code Orange part and Code Orange this. And I was like, all right, that's fine, whatever. But where were we?
You were showing them.
Oh, yeah.
Legitimately
Showing them
what
legitimate
this
hardcore
genre
music.
is.
They thought it was hardcore.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we don't like that. I don't like that. And I was like, well, didn't you call this a hardcore band? And he's like, yeah. I was like, all right, let's just be like a metal band. Whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, there's that. And moving on from there, it was just hard writing with them. They're like, I don't like that, or that part doesn't sound good. It needs to be. It needs to be. It would always need to be. Like, you need to go crazy on stage. You need to dress like this. You need to paint your nails black. You need to do this, do that.
All about the image, baby.
And I was like,
Too much rules.
Too much rules, yeah. And then the mom and dad had a lot to say in the band, which was fair to an extent. You know, like, they poured $5,000 into recording. We went to New York and recorded this EP that and nothing came out of my pocket the whole time.
Yeah, but here's my problem with
expenses.
that. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. No.
Well, like it doesn't matter to me that, like, I don't care if you want to give your kid whatever. Fine, you're more entitled to do that. But that doesn't give you a stake in something. And then here's the other thing. I feel like your first show down at Vulture's Lounge, right?
Second show.
Second show. Well, first show at Vulture's Lounge.
Yeah.
That was your first venue soiree into the Philadelphia area and scene. Now, granted, Dom had schlepped up to New York to go see your other show, and I wasn't there for that, so I don't know how that went.
Robbie went.
But
Yeah, it was awesome.
it seemed like you really wanted to appeal to Philadelphia. At least you did. But
I told him that. I was like, dude, we gotta be on our A game for this show. It's kind of like my hometown show because all of my friends are gonna be there. And I take a lot of pride in that because, like, I'm not a huge part in the scene, but everyone knows who I am.
yeah, but the thing about it is, there's the people we're hopefully talking to right now. Hello, listeners. But the people we gear towards and whatnot, I think they're your constituents. They're the people that prop up your band. They're the reason. I mean, they're the reason anybody goes anywhere.
They're not gonna like a band because someone's son is in the band.
Exactly. That means that makes not
No.
a blessed difference.
And that's where a lot of their fandom comes from, which was weird.
I cannot two-step. I cannot mosh very well. I throw myself around, but the reason that I like the genres and things that I do, and the reason I like the bands around here that I do, is because even though I know damn well I'm not coordinated to do enough to do these things, the music, I love it so much, and it makes me move, and it makes me want to move. And granted, that's usually when a wicked step or a fucking breakdown or something, a beat down, just abuse that fight riff for me. And if at the right part of the song, I like that. Feels like you didn't have the dance parts there. Is that because you could not write them in? Or is that because...
It's because it wouldn't get cleared.
It wouldn't get cleared by
So
other...
like any breakdown, not breakdown, like moshy riff part I had, some came to a spot, like a fight riff, like one fight riff. But say if I were like a two-step, they'd be like, nah, it's too easy. Like what Robbie touched before. Like, whoa, why would it be that? Why would we do something so easy?
Yeah, simplicity does not automatically mean... Bad. Yeah. It doesn't, the Ramones...
Iron Man, hard-ass riff.
There you go. Ramones built
Doom.
a whole career.
Yeah.
A whole career, and are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame after many, many years, based on 4 chords, for God's sake.
Yeah, dude.
And so it's so strange to me because that seems like such a big part of what people do around here. And I don't want to say that to be like everybody does a beat down or a breakdown, but like
it's always nice to have like dynamics in your songs.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody around here when they start a band, they do it because they want to make their friends hit each other.
Yeah.
And that's some wholesome ass shit.
Yeah, dude, not make money or for fandom.
No, I think they do it because I think a lot of people around here do it because they wanted to do this.
Yeah,
they just wanted to be a part of what they already participate in. Yeah. Like, I don't, and I can't speak because I don't know every one of the bands that I've seen. I don't know their story of how they came to be, but I think a lot of them do it for the sheer, like, I'll tell you one, Corey. I think Corey Ostrowski likes to play music in front of people because it makes him happy.
Absolutely. And me and Robbie can attest to that too. That's why we all do it.
I don't
do it for like $1. I've never made money once in my life, other than like selling a T-shirt.
We all know damn well that you're not gonna make money in that.
No, I think
right off the bat. At least.
Yeah.
But that lends itself to integrity, whether it be by default or because I feel like people around here can smell some fake ass bullshit.
Absolutely.
I think a try hard is not glorified.
Try hard and a Punisher.
Exactly.
You know what a Punisher is? So it's like, say you're this one big guy in a band, right? Like you're in Varials or something, right? And me in a lower tier band is kissing your ass on Twitter or whatever. Like, yo man, what's up, bro? Like you tweet good morning, let's get this bread, and I'm like, let's do it, boy. Let's hang out, boy. Like, good seeing you, my dude. Backed hard, good set, or whatever. Yeah. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Stop sucking dicks.
Yeah.
Stop sucking dicks.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you like to suck dicks, then suck dicks, but stop kissing up.
Yeah.
It's just...
You can always smell a fart in a car.
Yeah, and I think that's what you were in. I think you were in a fart in a car because that does not seem like anything you'd want to be a part of.
I mean, yes and no.
Not the individual people in that band, except the YouTube famous singer, because I didn't like him at all. But
no. We'll touch on that.
Oh, I'll touch on that, and I'd like to touch on him if he ever comes back to Philly. Shout out, catch these hands. But anyway, I think like that's when you're being told to do something. I think that takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, that's when I lost.
If you told me to play video games, I wouldn't want to do it.
It's like, yeah.
I don't want to do this all the time. Like, I want to do things in my leisure. I think that's what music's generally supposed to be about. Like,
yeah. Shit, yeah.
And if you're not having that fun, then don't be in the band. Like, I think that's at certain points what just happens. I mean, whether you guys, happen towards the end of Cortana, at a certain point, I think no matter how you want to slice it, it started to become more of a job than it was something that you look forward to doing. It's well, obviously, it's just something that happens with shit like that.
That's usually what happens, and a lot of bands get affected negatively that way because they're not prepared for that.
Yeah, I think they're just like overwhelmed, like what the I don't want, like doing homework. Like,
I think it comes along with the fact that I think it's a really rough balance, and I wonder how bands do it because the second something becomes a job to me, and I'm not getting paid for it, that turns me off.
That was the thing. I was like, if you're gonna pay me, I'll fucking do whatever. I'll paint my nails like you said, or do whatever. There's no fucking But
yeah,
if you're gonna tell me to do something, I'm not gonna do it. And I told the mom that. She was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" She was like, "Why don't you do this, do that?" And I was like, "No, that's not who I am." She's like, "Well,
that's who this is."
And she was like, "Kiss your job goodbye soon." And I was like, "What does that mean?" She's like, I don't know. You're going to be touring soon. I was like, yeah, you're going to pay my bills for me? And she just looked at me like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I actually have to work to make $1.
I genuinely think because that, I think that's certain facets of the band catering to other facets because there's a vested interest in the success of one particular individual as opposed to the people surrounding that particular individual.
Yeah.
Ghost has that thing, which now the people are... And that works one way. If it is just Papa and Muertes going on there and everybody else is wearing a mask and getting paid and shut the fuck up. But if you're not wearing the mask and getting paid... no, there's no reason to do that because you're not an artist anymore. You're just somebody who's showing up being told what to do. Hired gun, and you are not a mercenary.
That's how I felt. I felt just like a gun. And I literally, in the studio in New York, we were watching that Netflix documentary called Hired Gun, and I looked at Max and I was like, "Yo, am I just a gun?" That's how I felt. Because he was like, I was like, dead up. You know me serious in the band, and you know me serious as a friend. I'll tell you how it is and how I feel.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, am I just a gun? Like, just straight up. He just, what? And just went back in the drum room.
That's like if you're sitting on the couch with your girlfriend watching a movie and the dude starts cheating and she looks at you and goes, "Are you cheating on me?" I'd be like, "What?"
So I kind of caught him off guard with that.
That's funny.
And the producers, the recorder studio, whatever the fuck do we call him, producer, his assistant just cracked up.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Yossi.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah,
blocked you too.
No, Yossi's my boy. Yeah, dude, his whole family blocked me. The drummer's family all unfriended me and everything.
That's how you know it wasn't
yeah,
real.
dude. Even him. I thought we were homies.
That's how you know it wasn't real. Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah, and at the end of it, I was like, fuck it all. Like, the mom was trying to get in my business. Like, why did you quit? No, so the mom, nobody else in the band said, yo, why did you leave? Like, let's talk about it. Like in Cortana, like, let's talk about it. We had that whole face-to-face talk, and I was like, whatever. And then we all went to Chipotle after that and fucking hung out. Not that. There was no friendship.
There was no Chipotle. There was no Chipotle.
No, not that. It's just the respect, and there's.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you mean.
No one said, "Hey, are you good? What happened?" We were supposed to fly out to California the next day.
Yeah.
And the mom messaged me on Facebook and was like, "Why did you quit?" And I was like, "Ask your son. I literally just told him." And she was like, "You can talk to me. Why did you quit?" And I was like, I don't have to explain to myself to you. Like, if you want to know, ask your son.
I told your son what's going on.
The thing is, when I quit, he thought I was joking.
Yeah.
I did it to his face, and I was like, "Yo, this isn't working out. Like, what you did to me wasn't right." He just blatantly disrespected me a few nights before, and a few times before, like, didn't respect my opinion at all. But always like look down on it.
I'd like to clarify though, it's not like we think, or you. I don't think you believe that Max is a bad person. Like,
no, but if you know asset to him, he doesn't want anything to do with you.
Can't help him. You don't. Yeah, listen, you're assuming.
No, I've seen it face to face because he said, like, basically, the actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, absolutely.
And how he acted after that, there's no friendship in that.
Yeah, you did get blocked and shade thrown at you and your Schecter and whatnot.
Yeah.
See, if you would have just let me do the thing with the bass I have and pretend to smash the guitar, you could have kept that. See?
Nah.
There was a whole plot. I was down in Upper Darby and I found this. I told you about the bass I found, right? The Memphis P. So it's wood grain, and you
should have brought it.
I should. Well, because I don't have your Christmas present. I didn't want to.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Do you have pickups for that stupid thing?
Pickups?
Or
I could buy pickups for it.
We gotta buy pickups for that thing.
It's like $100 pickups I'm gonna throw into it.
I'm fucking about it.
Okay, we'll split it. Anyways.
Either way,
Good pickup joke. Good pickup.
So, I saw this wood grained guitar like at a job I was sitting at. It was in the trash. It was right when he got the what was it from Schecter? Shout out to never mind.
Nah.
So
Fender
just
forever.
Can you just reverse it like we do when we name drop? Yeah, just reverse that. So anyway, I seen this in the trash and I was like, Malfi, look at this guitar. Tell me how funny this such and such would be. And he was like, well, wait a minute, that's actually like a half decent bass. Like, let's not go smashing that, because I thought it'd be hilarious on Instagram. They'd be like, "Yo, fuck sponsors," and then just take this. I'd like throw him the guitar out of frame. Like he would
in a
take
Picsler
this,
video.
like,
yeah,
totally. Like totally would work. Picsler TV number 3, 4.
Yeah, 4.
Picsler TV 4. Smash the guitar. Fuck the establishment.
Yeah.
Would have listened to me. Could have still had that Schecter.
No. No.
What did they come back?
I rocked out too hard and he took my fucking endorsement away like a fucking pussy. He said, "Yo, Schecter." No, first off, he was like, "Yo, go crazy." He gave me this Schecter guitar that he got for free and he was like, "Yo, we're endorsed now, so you're endorsed. Go crazy." So in my mind, I was like, bet again. I should have stopped saying bet in this.
You should have stopped saying bet.
Don't
do
the
like, woobly bet.
Here's this guitar and go crazy with it. I was like, right on, cool. I got a $1,000 guitar for free.
Is this where the teeth marks came?
Yeah. So I go crazy. I rock out. You know, good show. Metal band. Shout out metal core money. And so, there's like a wear and tear on the guitar, nothing insane. So I do this move where I throw the guitar, place the guitar in my mouth, and just let it hang.
Oh, the mouthy flip?
Yeah.
The mouthy flip up.
The hang boys.
Yeah.
And a little teeth mark got on it, and he flips out on Twitter and was like, "Yo, Schecter, my guitarist just left this ding in my guitar and scratched it. Like, can I buff it out?" And then he quit. So I saw that, and I quoted it and said, "Yo, go crazy. Fuck everything up." And I was like, okay. So I said that. And then he said, "Funny, my bass has no dings on it." The bass he gave the bass player.
Oh.
And then I go, "Dude, you can just get your parents to pay for it. They pay for everything else." After that, that's when... Yeah,
that was it!
The entire family and his cute little...
There's the last stop on the mouth bus.
His older sister blocked me. Like, everyone unadded me. The parent, the dad... The fucking famous dad.
It's like I didn't even know he had an older sister, but she blocked me too.
Yeah, dude. She blocked. No, we were friends. We were cool. But yeah, that happened. His girlfriend still follows me. She likes
You're
me.
fucking damn Skippy because those tattoos and that shit's gonna be the next late night regret, baby. Yeah. When you're on tour and all alone.
If she wants to risk it all.
Listen, risk it for the biscuit.
I'm one DM away.
Mouth Market Incorporated is always looking for new employees, so please submit an application, include cup size.
Yo, his girlfriend's band is sick.
Really?
Shout out to Dollskin. Yeah, it's like a all-girl punk rock band.
Word.
It's sick. I'll show you on the way home.
We can't shout out Dollskin after you just wanted to say you wanted to fuck the lead singer of Dollskin to get guitarist. Whatever. Same thing.
No, dude.
She looks like Haley Williams.
I'll show you a picture of them. They're cool. Edit that part out.
We'll just edit it out. Some severe editing.
But yeah, it was just a situation that went wrong.
Well, as with everything in life.
He was upset.
Oh, I believe that. I believe that thoroughly.
But then, sorry to keep dragging it on. This is the telltale.
Right. This is what we're talking about right
This is
now.
the clear the fucking air episode so I can stop telling people.
So we can go on with more important things like the rest of season 2. Because if we don't get this out now, it'll just eat at you.
Yeah, dude. And then once I reference stuff, people will get it too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, go crazy.
Yeah, like blocked you, bro. So the singer.
Yeah, let's touch upon that because I did not approve of his fashion choices.
A third world YouTube party.
This man's, like...
Let me tell you how he found him. Let me tell you how someone found him. Mike Portnoy found him and invited him over for the weekend so he could jam with the band. And the next day was our first show.
Really?
Fuck out.
Yeah, we had no say in the singer. It was all...
Hey, I found a playdate for you guys.
Yeah!
Basically, it's how it was, dude.
You little tykes, get along now.
Basically, that's how it was.
Tell me how this man wore fucking earmuffs on stage. I don't give a fuck if your shit falls out and bleeds. This is Philadelphia. Get that pussy shit off your head.
Earphones and bunny ears.
Yo, unless you're going to cut my fucking lawn, don't be wearing earmuffs. Like,
you see the bunny? You didn't see the bunny ears?
I don't remember the bunny ears, to be honest.
Doesn't he wearing a dress or something? And they're like
wearing
new,
a dress.
like fucking
He's
sweet.
wearing a maid. Yeah, the pictures are dope. Just they look cool.
He
and then
decided
you see...
to wear a dress because he knew the Portnoys are eventually gonna fuck him.
Oh my god!
That's when I reversed the name.
He started wearing a dress. Make it easy. Just lift that bad boy up.
Yeah, so it was. Dude, he's just a weird dude. I'm all down for your own.
He thought I was like about his YouTube channel, like when because
I feel like he expects everybody.
Oh wait, this dude is so fucking entitled, dude. You walked up to him, yeah.
Yeah, well, I walked up to him like I can't remember if it was before or after, and like I was like, "Hey, how are you doing? Like, great show or whatever." He's like, "Oh yeah, follow me on YouTube. I'm sure you do already." And I was like, "Whoa, I'm friends with Nick. Like, I came to see Nick's band." I felt like real deflated. I was like, "No."
Like you're the wacky waving arm plate, and then you're like, turn it off.
Yo, I just wanted to say hi, like as a person. Like I've met, I don't know, from Piesler. I met all those dudes. Like, hey, I'm friends with Nick.
And now you're all friends with them, and they.
Like I'm gonna be at your show. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you're playing around here and I can drag my being to it,
you make your presence known.
I'll be here. I'll help you carry your shit. You'll be flying with ginger air today. I'll help you carry your cab to your car as long as you have a doobie. Like, it's just something I like to get out of the way. And
what do you say to you? What do you say
He was
after
just
that?
like weird about it. And I was like, so what's? Because I asked him too. I was like, what's with the bullshit on your ears? He's like, oh, I usually wear headphones, and I can't, and this, and I can't put it because I got, like, swimmer's ear, something about his ears. He didn't like it, and I was like, all right, well, that's a little strange. That's when I noticed he had the same pants and shoes on as my girlfriend has in her closet. And I was a little weirded out by it. But either way, like, he just put off a weird fucking vibe.
They took these sweet promo pictures in Cali, like, in a studio and everything.
It's a try-hard.
And then there's him in his fucking maid costume with fishnecks and high heels on.
Yeah.
Trying to look all hard with like a Hershey bar in his mouth.
Here's my thing.
I was like, what is this?
If you're going to, like, I have no problem, and I say that not to smack his, like, if you want to wear my girlfriend's clothes, that's fine. I don't care. But here's the thing. You best do it fashionably. Like, there has to be some sense to this. And there was just no sense. It was like you were trying to be outlandish just to be outlandish.
Like, everyone's wearing their regular clothes, chilling. He's in the fucking maid costume and high heels.
Yeah.
Like, where does this... Whoa, this is a left turn.
Oh, that's what it was. I was upset by the pants because I could see the sheer outline of his cock in his shit. Now, here's the thing. I'm not particularly gay, but I'm going to stare right at a cock if it's outlined in suede. I think that's a natural thing that you're just going to, Because here, if I was in the 70s and I went to the Doors concert, you know what I'd be staring at? I'll be like, oh my God, Jim Morrison packages right above my face. Like this,
That's
I see
Jim
it
Morrison,
right there.
though. I don't want some third-rate YouTube man's junk in my
Exactly.
face.
This is why I'm all the more shocked. This isn't even celebrity junk. This is average junk.
So he thinks. They all think he's a celebrity.
Look, I don't know how many actual views his channel has gotten, but I'll tell you what, he got several views on his junk from the Vultures Lounge that night. Because everybody said the same thing.
Fucking homeless man Gus was like,
Yo,
what's that guy doing?
What's that guy doing? Why
Push-up guy.
Yeah, Gus.
You
Oh,
should
that's
have
his
asked Gus
name.
what he thought about your band, because then you knew you could have quit right then and there.
Gus has seen some bands, dude.
Gus
some
probably has so
bands,
much
some
band
things.
merch.
Yeah.
Oh, not for nothing. I brought someone from outside, like, the scene to that show.
Yeah, your buddy Rodney? What's his
Russell.
name?
Russell is a... Did you meet him that
Yeah, I
night?
met Russell.
Yes. Good guy, about the culture, about music, about all that nonsense. Listens to very hard music on a daily basis. Thought I could bring him to a fam event. So I thought this was going to be like a Monday night show, nothing going on. Thought, no offense to Tom, I shouldn't say that.
Let me just add,
Like-
everyone got obliterated at this show.
Yeah, for no reason. And I
It was
even
the
got
first,
too drunk.
First show of the season, baby.
So
great.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't realize the power of Mr. Dominic Stone to draw everybody out on a fucking Monday night. So kudos to him, first off. So I brought Russ to this, and I was like, hey, listen, some crazy stuff goes on. Like, moshing happens. I was trying to kind of explain it to him. He was giving me the, like, because he's considerably older than me. He's about 32. So he was giving me the, like, Ginger, I've been to some shows.
This is my first rodeo.
This isn't my first rodeo. So I was like, all right, Russ, no problem. Well, I'd like to preface the whole thing with saying, it's like, when I first started hanging around Corey and you guys and have been to more local shows, and when I wasn't aware of it, I fucking hated crowd killing. I still get irritated about that sometimes, because I think, in my mind, it can be off-putting, like people like my friend Russell, who don't understand it. They don't, like, the outsider who just might show up to a show doesn't understand that those people that are hitting each other love the fuck out of each other, and they usually know each other.
Yeah.
They don't get that, and some people get caught in that crossfire and don't know how to react. They react inappropriately in the eyes of people around them,
Right.
but in the individual sense, they think they're just trying to, do whatever. But either way, so neither here nor there. So I assumed that he would be, cool with that, was not aware of what's going on, and, he was getting crowd killed and thought he was, being attacked. So he, tried to push
Well,
people
he was
away.
a war vet, too, though.
Well, yeah, he's a vet, but that doesn't... I think he just didn't understand that trying to literally push people away doesn't necessarily, from what I understand, if you're getting crowd control on, you just basically got to protect your fucking important bits and
Cover your head.
Cover your head, cover your nuts, and hope you don't get, like, something severely smacked into the back of your head. Like, I'll tell you right now, shout out to Whitney. That man has a heel like a cinder block. That dude gets that shit up above his shoulder, my shoulder, all shoulders, and I've caught it many times. But I understand.
I've seen it last night.
Yeah, you understand that. You know that. Like, you know, all right, Whitney's coming around. I'm probably going to have to protect my shit. Like, you get that, and you understand that through experience. And then talking to Whitney, you realize that Whitney's one of the nicest, coolest people around.
Absolutely, yeah.
But without knowing that, just walking in, you don't understand why this tall kid is swinging his foot around, like, as if he's going to clock my shit. Like, and he didn't, it brought to light to me that it is not easy to bring people just at random that aren't aware of the scene, how it is, or aware of this genre of music, or aware of, might be on the peripheral edges of what, you know, we listen to, don't understand what goes on here anymore.
So
like,
Russell
bring
it back to Russell.
Yeah, Russell was like, I had a great time. And I'll tell you what, the way that people responded, I kind of expected when I saw stuff going down. I really thought I was going to have to pull one of
Didn't I insinuate that fight with him and Mike Rono?
Yeah, I don't know if that was definitely... I don't know if he came into contact with Rono or who it was. It could have been.
It was while
Tyler was playing.
No, I thought it was M. Tillistrain.
It was M. Tillistrain.
And I got the mic at the one part, and I did the guest spot, and then everyone...
That's right, I remember
everyone started to fight after I mic dropped and said motherfucker. And I come back, everyone's like, yo, you made like 2 fights happen.
Yeah, your mosh calls, you don't even know what you're saying anymore. It's just like, Delco, Red Bull, fuck pussies, motherfucker! And you just drop the mic and people just start doing stuff for no reason.
You have to say like 5 syllables and then end it with motherfucker, oh. Drop, people will die.
Lightsabers, hugs, corner store bodegas, 50 cent Lucy's, motherfucker, oh!
Yeah, it's
dude, gone. And then just people start hitting each other, and I get that. I don't know how it works for you though. I don't know.
I think people just get hype seeing me.
That's your
there.
theme. That's like your Skyrim special Dragonborn like
thing.
Not
mic drop. It was very effective. Or Mike's guest spot.
Very effective.
Yeah.
Beat down effective. But yeah, I took away from that it's very, very tough to gauge. Like, I would have never expected Russell to have a problem at all. Because I know, like, he's aware of how things go, and he's been to many an Oz Fest, this, that, and the other. But it made me aware that what we do is kind of different. So, like, I don't know if that should be addressed. I don't know if it's something like a point of contention. But, I mean, we always have this discussion with people, like, there are a lot of new faces around. There are a lot of new faces that don't know what to do. On our first podcast, we talked about that. Like,
the first one or the one before that?
Pilot, or the one that we didn't record, or I think it definitely kind of blended in.
Our first pilot episode?
Yeah, we fucked all up.
We just didn't record.
We just talked like assholes for an hour, and they're like, let's see what we got. Nothing.
Oh my god.
Whole lot of nothing.
So for this first actual pilot, we tried to like recreate it.
Didn't work out.
Turned out well. It didn't work out well, but it turned out well. It's gone now from fucking SoundCloud. Because fuck SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud. Shout out to SoundCloud for fucking it up. You know? But
I'll get on the iTunes store one day.
What do you have going on, Robbie? Do you have any more musical ventures post Cortana? Where are they now? Music Cortana edition.
So right now, Corey, John, and I. John's one of our friends from Bridgeport, and we're currently we have a couple songs written already. So hopefully we'll be playing songs by the summer.
Do you have a name put together yet?
We've been bouncing some names back and forth, but nothing.
Naysayer. That'd be a sick name.
Nothing's confirmed yet.
Oh, really?
You're still, I mean, do you still do any various advertising as far as mixing for local bands and stuff? I know you have a flair for such a thing.
I still do mixing for local artists and stuff like that, and then I also do, like, I'm starting to dab into like media stuff too, since I'm going to school for audio. So it's gonna be a fun time.
Anything currently as far as shit you're using that you've been, like, have you downloaded any? Because I know you were, what were you working with when you were doing Cortana's recording? And as opposed
we
to
tried to
now.
Get Reaper, so Rob turned me on to Reaper.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty much using the same stuff. Trying to learn Pro Tools for school, but, I mean, I'm pretty much using the same stuff. Trying to learn Pro Tools for school, but, 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 trying to pretty soon I'm gonna be doing a like a shootout video with the Axe FX and the Axe FX 3. So we'll do like a comparison video from the two of them. Denny and I are gonna collab on that.
That's gonna be a lot of fucking knob turning, isn't it?
Yeah, because like a lot of people like know about the Axe FX and the Axe FX 3, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be demoing the 3, but not like
side by side comparison.
Not as many people are gonna do like a blind A/B test, which is like the pure way to,
see if it's
compare it. Yeah, like how much better can the Axe FX 3 be?
Possibly be. What they did was they actually took a skin graph of Keith Richards and put it into the motherboard.
They put it into a DVD player, and now the DVD player is a fucking Axe FX.
Exactly.
Probably.
They put it in a toaster, and now that toaster has tone. Oh my god.
Do you miss Cortana?
I miss the times we've had. Yeah, it was definitely...
No, I'm just kidding.
I definitely do miss it. I mean...
You're never going to be able to frump in another band.
No.
Yeah.
No, that was a thing.
That was like our own personal life.
Yeah, dude. 1, 2, 3, front. I hit you guys up for one more show, and then Mike sent a dick pic.
Yeah, it was about
Everyone's
to happen.
down.
Everyone was down at first, but then...
Your fans are waiting.
Nah.
No.
Look, why was there a collective silent and
It's like a long pause.
You look, all right, whatever. You backtrack.
That's
the
why.
bass,
That's why
just
we
backtrack the vocals.
That's why we can't do a show again.
Just
Dude's a child.
stop it.
No, when it comes to that, he would be.
Yes.
Other than that, love the dude. I haven't seen him in 2 years, but
You miss him. You miss his antics.
I don't miss his antics. I miss my friend.
Yeah.
As Tooch.
Broke his heart.
Broke Robbie's heart, and Robbie's still my fucking friend.
True.
Corey's my
Fuck you.
friend.
That took time. Look at you both. Look at you. You act like you've been butt buddies ever since. There's been some mending here. There's been some nice dinners. There's been some things.
I mean, throughout our whole friendship, really.
Tell me out though. I'm sorry. Speaking of friend dinners, that fucking PF Chang's was bang-a-lang that evening.
Yeah, dude.
That was.
You were the PF Chang's without me?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we blew a whole gift card.
He had a gift card.
You're good. I don't even give a fuck. I'm vegetarian.
They got good tofu.
Yeah, you
though.
can get
I had that
banging tofu.
pad thai.
Yeah,
the
it's
peanut
good.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Oh my lord.
it's good.
And we also, while we were there, saw some dude get a fortune cookie wrapper cooked into his like fried rice.
Nah.
Yeah, he was like complaining to the.
I was like, that happened
manager.
to me too. I got a free.
Yo, well, like that poor manager. How do you come out and explain that? Like, listen, dog. Obviously, that wasn't supposed to be there. Like,
One of my coworkers found a plastic cooked inside of his lasagna. He usually just gets like pudgies or whatever.
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, he usually gets a hoagie from somewhere. But then he was like, all right, I'm gonna be a little adventurous, get me some Italian food. Yeah, he gets plastic cooked into the lasagna.
Oh, that would ruin it. That would ruin
does it
everything for
happen?
me.
Did you ever you ever had something bullshit cooked into your food?
No, like a plastic here and there, I think, or like, actually, I had something when I was a kid. I don't really remember. I had a popsicle once.
Yeah.
And there was like this BB in my popsicle,
Fuck out of here.
like a BB gun BB in a popsicle,
What?
like some plastic ball.
That's weird.
It was weird as shit. I don't remember it. I just remember my friend's mom going, "Is that a BB?"
And then the rest of Nick's memory blacks out from then on.
I remember that night watching SummerSlam
My God.
as a kid.
Dude, the weirdest one I ever had, I was at Pat's Steak, or not Pat's Steaks, Pat's Pizza on McDade Boulevard, and I got a cheesesteak.
Are you just gonna shit on these people on the podcast? Right
Yeah,
now?
absolutely. You know what? Get better staff. So I was at Pat's
Can't
on
fight it.
McDade Boulevard, and look, wait a minute. Hold on. Pause this. There's Yelp reviews. We have Yelp reviews. You can trash anybody.
We just trashed the whole family.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm at Pat's, and I get this cheesesteak, and I'm sitting down to eat it. I have ketchuped it up, and I'm happy. And I take a bite into this, and I pulled out a whole piece of cheese. And the only way to do that is because the fucking plastic. It was like a Kraft American Singles. And this man didn't take any time to get the second wrapper off. He just slammed that boy on the bun. It was just like, all right, fuck it. Put these steak ups on top of it. I went back up to there, and they were like, do you want us to make you a new one? I looked this man dead in the face. I was like, give me 2 slices of pizza because you couldn't make the first one. And he was like offended. I was like, come on, boy, please. He's like, it's a little more money. I was like, no, it isn't. Just give me my pizza. You fucked up.
What, $7 cheesesteak versus what, $4 in total of pizza probably?
Probably. It was 2 slices of Sicilian.
You run for their money then.
I know. I was swinging high. I was swinging high. But you just
some bacon on it too.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
She just fucked up. I didn't ask for an extra order of fries. Like, I said,
put some cheese on the side.
Let me get that Sicilian now. You have there's like an unspoken American like commerce thing. If you mess up someone's shit, generally you have to give them 10 to 20% more to get them to shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
At
Like
least.
there is a very like how inclined are you to complain?
very inclined. I can complain
If I feel like
Before
I
or
wake
after you
up
get
and I
your food?
complain to go to bed. During it, before it.
See, I don't fuck with that. If the place I'm at gets one shot because I don't want to say, hey, listen, my steak is not cooked well, and then have the chef in back river dance with half the line cooks on my steak on the floor. Like, I don't want that to happen because I know if I was working back there, I'd be like, fuck, I would be smacking that steak around like a Russian bride. I would be hitting that on the like, fuck this guy. Turn the grill on high. Like, you want it well done? Here is a briquette. Like, I don't like that's how I feel. So I won't send nothing back. I won't complain until I'm like done and be like, let's talk about this.
I'll fucking complain as soon as I get it. Be like, yo, I didn't get beans on this.
I couldn't date you. Emily tries to pull that shit.
I sucked to date. Sorry.
I will legitimately switch plates with her if I have to. It's like she's not a terrible complainer. But
How are
she
you with
kinda,
sharing food?
Fuck you.
Do you share food,
Nah.
girlfriend?
If you want to order
I'll share food with
fries-
a I'll share food with a homie. I won't share food with a girlfriend. But there's one exception.
Huh. If it's coming off your cock.
No. No.
I will share my chocolate with you if you lick it off my junk.
No. No is a no for a girlfriend? No, it's my fucking food.
I mean, if they want to try some, but
If I offer
Would you be like,
a
yo,
sample,
you want some of this?
nah, I'm usually the one trying it.
True.
I will give a sample. Like, yo, this is
Yeah.
Bang Lang, and you should try this so you can be jealous of what I got.
Exactly.
Continue to eat your meal, and then I'm going to eat mine. Don't not order fries and then take mine. I
my
will
God,
push
I
you
hate
right.
that happened
I
to
will
me.
push you right out of the car.
I went on a Tinder date with this chick once, and I went to the bathroom. It was Kay. I went to the bathroom, and I come back, and all my fries are gone. And I
Wait
was
a
like,
minute, all of them? How many were left?
Them. None of them.
Dude, I hate that.
It was like we just got. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Like I'm weird with germs. And I come back, all my fries are gone. And I was like, yo, like what happened to my fries? And she was like, I ate them. And I was like,
This ain't a laughing matter, bitch.
I was like, all right, you're paying. I literally made her pay for the dinner that night.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
It's like, hey,
Yeah,
do you
dude.
want a drink?
You're like
No.
an episode of Seinfeld. Oh my God.
My life's some
like,
dumb
I
reality
can-
TV show.
I can totally sympathize. I shouldn't say because M's not too bad with that. Like,
I suck.
what?
Going
Are
on,
you
like-
that guy?
What?
That'll be like, let me get what you got.
No.
See, like, I'm still on that. I apologize.
What?
I was still on that topic.
I was talking about complaining.
Oh, still complaining? Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
dude.
nah.
I'll moan and groan until I go to sleep.
Nah, I don't fuck with that. Do you complain in restaurants?
If I feel like it's something that like
Pushing you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like something that I truly deserve, like think I deserve, then yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier, we went to Valentine's Day date thing. They see us at a 4-person table. She is completely across almost across the room from me. And I'm like, yo, can I just go in a booth? And they're like, it's kind of like reserved for someone. And I was like, all right, see you later. She's like, what? You already got your drinks? And I was like, all right, put us in the booth then. She's like, okay, fine.
Nick strong-armed some waitress. Like,
Wow.
You know,
But you-
I was in a band with Mike Portnoy's son.
bruh, fall back. If he blocked you, you can't even pull up that Instagram cred no
No,
more.
I was at the fucking Counterparts Architect show on Friday, and some dude was drunk as hell talking to me. He was like, yo, you in a band? You look like you're in a band, bro. And I was like, I was in a band. I told him about it, and he was like, Max Portnoy's son? I was like, yeah. He was like, I just saw a video of them all in the studio. And I was like, I was in that video. He was like, nice, man. I was like, fuck that band.
Yo, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That clout trade's run out. Yeah, you're
Oh.
just the old man drinking at the bar. Like, could have
Nah,
been,
man.
could have been in Tala.
It's not, no, it's in,
Should have just sucked it up.
it's not,
Should have wore the dress. Give me another one, Ralph. That's gonna be Malphus sitting at 65, alone at the bar. Goddamn Cortana, goddamn Tala, goddamn Peacler. They were all savages.
No, it's not a VH1 thing. Not like, I'm off the rails on heroin now.
You're just gonna be leaning up against a big stack of Marshall amps, touring for like Adam Levine's 67th tour. You're gonna be a roadie. Yeah, I used to be in a band, Cortana, man. It was great. Those were the days. Can I see your ID? You know, Adam Levine liked to sniff your butt. All right, come on, you.
Adam Levine would like to sniff your butt.
All right,
He's
Rob,
gonna be filtering.
we do this thing on the podcast. We don't have a name for it.
All right, hold on, I'll do it. You
No,
fuck it
no,
up
no,
every
it's how
time.
we met.
Oh.
So we do these two things. We'll do that after we do this. So I guess let's call it How I Met Your Mother. We do this thing called How I Met Your Mother. It's not you meeting my mom. It's you meeting me or Matt. Do you remember how we met?
We met all the way in high school. Like, I barely remember it though. I mean,
Yeah, you
like,
couldn't see nothing. You both had fucking hair over your eyes.
yeah, we've known
I've
each
seen
other.
those pictures.
Like, all I remember is just us fucking around in certain classes and like,
Burster's car.
Jesus Christ,
You're cute.
Yeah.
Look at you two, smitten.
fucking blushing.
Rob made me smoke my first cig.
Ooh, you're the bad influence friend.
He
Really?
doesn't even inhale it though. He never inhales it if you actually watch.
Oh my goodness. It's just for the cred.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first meeting upon? Yo, tell me it was at the fucking Croc Rock. Did we not meet this man at the
Rob,
Croc Rock?
I've never
Yeah,
been
we
to
play
the
with Within the
fucking
Ruins?
Croc Rock.
I don't remember meeting you at the Croc Rock.
Because I went to the fucking pizza shop with you and Emily and got pizza. Okay, I'm sorry.
And I was telling you to stiff Tom Taylor and nobody would listen to me, but that was not the first time that I suggested you should do some dumb shit with your band. Okay?
So
That is not the first
Do you
time.
admit meeting me at the Croc Rock?
I
I'm sorry, Rob. Go. Just remember meeting Matt? Do you remember your first meeting?
Wait a minute. Is the Croc Rock really next to that pizza place
Yep.
where we were Tom Taylor?
Yeah.
So I've been to the Croc Rock. I'd like to rescind all of my previous statements about the Croc Rock in the past. I have been there. Sucked. I've been there. But we did not meet there.
Okay.
We did not meet there.
Ongoing.
Anyway.
Ongoing. That's not ongoing. It's not ongoing.
Going.
You going. You can edit. How did we meet?
I'm not sure.
Dude, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was just like I showed up to band practice one day.
Probably.
And that was it.
Because you're mainly friends with Tooch, from what I understand. Like, Tooch brought you in.
At
Yeah.
that point, I was
New Year's.
friends with Tooch and Corey.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Like, I was friends with Tooch before and Corey before you were in. What's the band before? That's not Lights Out Charlie, is
yeah,
it?
Lights Out
Was
Charlie.
Mike in Lights Out Charlie?
No.
Hope for Hayden?
That was Cortana.
I
But
was like, yeah.
there, Corey, because you weren't there. Brandon Nichols was there. I forget what was.
Exodia.
That
No.
might have been
Oh
it.
my
That was
God.
Zach Minjone, though. Maybe on the tail end of Exodia when Zach left.
Could have been on the tail end of that because at the time, it was. You weren't in the band. It was Corey, Brandon, Nickel, and Mike. And that, yeah. I can't remember who else was in that, but it was before that. So that's how I know any of FAM or anything is through Corey, basically.
Yeah.
Mike by association of Corey. But I think I would have had to have met you at Corey's house in Corey's basement at some point. It's where I definitely met you.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably.
At a
Everybody.
practice.
I feel like a lot of people met each other at Corey's basement.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I hear certain songs, it's just like, oh, this is a Corey Basement song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't listen to Intermission anymore without thinking about New Year's every year.
3 times.
But yeah,
Time.
let's do the one do the
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right now, I would like you to name me your 3 favorite bands. As of right now, currently.
3 favorite bands.
Could be of all time, could be this week, whatever you'd like.
Well, it changes all the time, but this week I'd probably have to say. Well, I feel like Tesseract is like up there just because they've been teasing new music and I'm just way too excited to hear new music from them. Definitely Dance Gavin Dance. I mean,
Fair
like,
choice.
just like everything they've ever put out is just fucking perfection. And, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it at Periphery or not, but I'm gonna choose. It's so hard. I don't know. I'm really feeling the new Traders album. Like, that album is like insane. So I'm just gonna do.
I just sold a guitar to their bass player.
I'm gonna do Traders.
So we've got a resounding 3 here. What I want you to do is you have 3 options for each one of these bands.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, you can jam with them indefinitely. You can come down to a basement like this, hang out with Periphery and jam with them, and wherever you want, but it never goes past that.
Okay.
Okay? You can tour with one of those bands, and touring is in you're going to be taking the place of a member. You're going to play guitar for Tesseract or whatever. You're going to get the money from that, but after that tour's over, that's it. You don't get to talk to them anymore. And the last one is you have to destroy one of those bands completely.
Ooh.
Never to make another album again. Gone.
Oh, I like that.
Thought-provoking. I do my best.
Dude, everyone's so stumped on it.
It's a rough question because you have to think, like, who do I want to end?
I would never want to end it, but like, I feel like I would love to jam with Tesseract, only because they would probably help me with just perfecting odd time signatures and jamming in odd time signatures.
So we're jamming with Tesseract.
Definitely jamming with Tesseract. And I'd hate to end Traders, but
They already broke up once.
Yeah, I would
So
probably,
that's your easy out?
Well, I would
He's
use
ending
that.
a rocky marriage.
I would use that as my easy out because touring with Dance Gavin Dance would probably be so fucking fun. Like, ever since I've seen them live for the first time at the Union Transfer, I've never seen like a crowd go that nuts over like such a new band. I mean, at least like an emerging band for what they are.
True.
So like, I don't know, just, and I love the jazzy side of them too. So like, just playing with them live for a tour would probably be insane.
That's wild. Well, I like those answers. Very good. Very good.
Thanks,
Very
man.
nice. You came up with them quicker than a lot of people. Some people have to look through their Spotify playlist and like go back through YouTube history.
Yeah.
Who said that they would? I forget who said that they would end a band just for their own good. Like
Mike Rono. Mike Rono's like, they need to fucking break up. Like, fuck them.
I'm gonna break them up to help them. Yes. Because everybody, that's what he said. He's like, everybody hates each other.
Strokes.
In a band.
The Strokes.
The Strokes. You would break up the Strokes for their own good.
Time to throw in the towel.
For real.
Oh, season 1, so long ago.
Yeah.
It's really.
So, how do you think about how do you think the podcast went, Rob?
I thought it was awesome.
Was it different than you expected it to be?
It's
At first, you were like,
chill.
you were just like, wait, I'm talking?
Yeah, no.
I was just chilling. I was like, no, dude, we're just hanging out.
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was a nice hangout sesh.
Yeah.
Will you come back as a return guest?
Of
Do a
course.
proper when you come bearing EP. We'll have you back on the podcast to discuss your no-name band. We're gonna create some hype for it right now. Check out Robbie Ellinger's new band that we don't know anything about, but you'll find out soon. So
Wraps up the first episode of season 2.
yeah, just to get us back into the swing of things.
I almost forget how we end things.
How do we do that? What do you say your tagline?
Thanks. Love you. Bye.